Black mothers have lived through experiences that are particularly horrific and trying and difficult, and had to come through them stoic and strong and maintaining, again because of the matriarchic nature of the Black community, that Black women are very much the leaders in the space while also being invisible.
They've been through some things, you know. I think that motherhood usually comes at a point in your life where you've experienced some of life, and I think it's really just speaking to mothers utilizing that past experience and the lessons learned to, you know, try to help their kids avoid some of the obstacles that they ran into.
Coretta Scott King, right? And what she has to do in the wake of Martin Luther King's death. And what does Medgar Evers' wife, Myrlie Evers Williams, have to do in the wake of her husband's death? And they have to be stoic, right? Like, they have to maintain this.
Black women, you know, usually have more obstacles to face in life. That means that they do mother differently, and their intuition is different because they've been exposed to, you know, racism and sexism and different forms of oppression. And, you know, that allows you to see things that other groups may not necessarily see, other types of mothers may not necessarily see.
I deliberately buy books with Black people in it because I know that he won't see them. So if I don't provide them, like, where will he get that content?
We have to be more cautious, be more mindful of the fact that the world does not take care of our children as they do Caucasian children.
For centuries, Black women, and even now, especially in light of all the abortion stuff, we haven't always been in control of our bodies and in control of, you know, how we mother, whether that's like, you know, our families being torn apart, babies being taken from us.
They don't make sure that our kids are safe.
Black mothers, you know, having to mourn the loss of their children through police brutality and just, you know, the systemic violence that we face in our communities. So I think the unique part about the love from a Black mother is that they're still able to love despite all that.
Moms know their children so intimately well and like can read their emotions so well. I think there's absolutely like an ability of, like, Black mothers definitely have the ability to kind of see what's wrong with their children.
I think what I remember about my mom, just a willingness to sacrifice so much and to be so, like, committed to my success.
My mother is representative of many moms, and I think particularly Black moms. Like, my mother's from Jamaica. She put us first in a way that, you know, mothers do. But, you know, when you are a Black mother and society has already given you so many challenges in the first place, and you still put your kids first, you know, that means you are dealing with a lot of a deficit.
That's the beauty, but sometimes the harm of Black motherhood is that there is such a huge investment of time and resources and energy and care and love into your children, but yet they oftentimes don't have that same, you know, degree of commitment in their development.
We put forth the effort. We give them all the opportunities possible that we can.
Talk about that Black women take on so much stress and so much burden that they literally are weathering a way that is significant for their health, their mental well-being, their physiological being, they're aging faster internally, right? And it's not things you would see on the outside. Like, a lot of it's on the inside.
The ritual of getting my hair done by her and having her braid my hair, like, I think just really fosters so much closeness, both because we're sitting there for a really long time and we end up talking about life and all these things.
You feel, because this little one has just come out of you and now you're responsible in raising them, and you feel a difference. You have this connection, you know, without words.
Because we love everyone and we want to help. a lot of people as much as we can, even if it means that we might be sacrificing ourselves.